Welcome, folks. I'm Jabby Koué, joined by Jess Kessie, sweet and dressy. No, that's not as cool. Hot and messy. That's what we said earlier. We're going to go with that. PEDRO PASCAL. PEDRO PASCAL takes a lie detector test. Vanity Fair. Thanks so much for joining us. Please do me a big favor. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications. Vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Like, subscribing, and upvoting. Follow Jess Kessie, social media, and Vanity Fair. Links in the description below. If you want to give the original video upvote, you can subscribe to them from there. Here we go.
Just before you put it on me, I just want to say I'm innocent. It's fine. Take me to jail. I could use the break.
His energy is amazing.
I guess he enjoys it.
No, I've never done drugs.
He's lying.
Great opening.
I heard those things are not
Is your
reliable.
full name
I have
Jose
too. But it's
Pedro
so fun.
Balmaceda Pascal?
Yes, my full name is Jose Pedro Balmaceda Pascal.
Are you an actor?
I am an actor.
Are you about to take a polygraph exam?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're trying to make me nervous, and I'm a vulnerable person, and it works.
And his little
I'm
pink
hungover.
sweater.
He's got like one gray patch right there.
We're going to start with the category of your career.
Uh-oh.
My heart's racing, right?
Yes, it should be.
Some would say Narcos is when you became a heartthrob. Do you think you're a heartthrob?
I don't think
He's lying.
Really? That's right. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm a heartthrob. Am I lying? That's the truth. I'm a heartthrob.
Is it a lot of pressure being a heartthrob?
No.
Do you ever look at Instagram accounts devoted
He
to
looked
being
to see
a
if the guy
heartthrob
was
when you're
lying.
feeling down?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I love him.
What's your favorite account?
He's literally pink.
It's called Pedro Pascal fan account.
Wow, that's honest.
Okay then.
That's hilarious.
You played DEA agent Javier Pena in Narcos. Did you ask to make your pants this tight?
I did, actually. I looked dorky in the looser, oversized stuff, so I came up with this idea that Pena really, this character's era, where he felt like the most himself was the 70s, and it was sort of a style that he never let go of. It didn't matter what decade we were in.
Would you say you're a fan of form-fitting clothes in general?
I was, not anymore,
Why is that?
because the form is not as fit.
You were an award-winning swimmer, but stopped after getting into drama class. Do you consider yourself a quitter?
No,
So you plan on getting back into competitive swimming?
I do not.
Why?
Because I'm too lazy.
You don't miss shaving your whole body for swimming?
I never even got to that point. I was hairless when I quit. Naturally hairless when I quit swimming.
Are you naturally hairless now?
Relatively.
You were a waiter when you were trying to make it as an actor.
Yes.
Would you say you were a good waiter?
I would say I was not a good waiter.
Why is that?
So many different reasons. If I liked you, I liked you, and if I didn't, I didn't, and that didn't necessarily go well with having a bunch of customers.
That's really relatable.
Did you ever get fired?
I was fired often.
How many times?
Upwards of, I don't know, like maybe close to 10 times.
Wow!
Whoa.
Whoa! 10 times?
He really, if he's not about it, he just dips. I respect that.
You star opposite Nicolas Cage in The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Who is more eccentric, the fictional Nick Cage or the real Nicolas
Oh my
Cage?
God.
I think it would oscillate between the fictional and the real.
Honestly.
Quite often. And get lost between the two.
How can you tell the difference?
I'm telling you that I couldn't tell the difference.
What was the weirdest thing you saw Nick Cage do on set?
He didn't do anything weird on set. He was a total professional.
Okay, first off, I gotta interrupt this. These questions are not the type of questions you would typically do with a lie detector test. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You go ahead and you tell. What do you think it is? What's wrong?
What do you mean what's wrong?
What are they doing wrong here?
Well, aren't...
Please correct me. I might not know what's going on here, but my understanding is with lie detector tests, the most effective way to find out if someone's lying is you go strictly off of yes or no questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, isn't it like, were you drinking? Did you leave your keys somewhere?
This is obviously like just for funs and chuckles and yucks, and so it's a little different. Although it could be boring if the entire 12 minutes is him going yes, no, yes, no. Him expanding on it is more fun, but I just wanted to
Would you invite Nick Cage to your birthday party in real life?
Yes, I would.
Would you invite me?
Yeah.
He's lying.
Wait, what was the second one?
Would you invite me to your birthday party?
Oh,
Yeah.
He's lying.
He's having so much fun.
At the end of your film, your character, Javi, says he has an interview with Vanity Fair. Is this what you were expecting?
This is not what I was expecting. What has happened to Vanity Fair? What is this? This is. I had no idea that Vanity Fair would come up with a torture interview. I got into a lot of trouble when I was a kid. I was always sent to the principal's office. I'm very triggered right now.
Oh.
You played Oberyn Martell in Game of Thrones. Did you ever find that show to be a bit of an eyesore?
Do I have to answer that? I found it to be a double eyesore.
wait, what was a double eyesore?
called it-
What was a double eyesore? I missed it.
His character in Game of Thrones.
That. I found it to be. I'm very triggered right now.
You played Oberyn Martell in Game of Thrones. Did you ever find that show to be a bit of an eyesore?
The show. He said
Oh,
the
his show, not his character?
You called the series finale perfect. Now that more time has passed, have you changed your opinion on that controversial ending?
How dare you? That's my answer. How dare you?
You have to say yes or no.
Okay, well then there we go. Take me to jail.
We'll call it inconclusive.
Inconclusive.
He
In
likes
The
sassing
Mandalorian,
people.
have you ever called Grogu Baby Yoda?
Yes! But never on camera.
He's telling the truth.
Is it true that you didn't know that Luke Skywalker was in the season 2 finale?
It's not true. I knew he was.
You've been cast in the upcoming adaptation of the video game, The Last of Us.
Yes.
Can you tell me how to get out of the hotel basement level?
No. I was really bad at the game. It's not a skill that I developed.
You never beat it?
No, I can't.
Move too much.
Moving on to pop culture.
Dude, this lie detector
In
dude's
2020,
like,
you were
stop.
named as one of People magazine's sexiest men alive. Do you think you're sexier than this man, 2020 sexiest man alive, Michael B. Jordan?
Not a chance. He's a good-looking dude.
What about this man, 2021 sexiest man alive, Paul Rudd?
Am I sexier than this guy? I don't know. He's got beautiful eyes. Maybe I've got a better smile. I would say we're neck and neck.
He's telling the truth.
You have a great smile, Paul Rudd. You're gorgeous.
Can you give us your sexiest look?
I would do the same thing.
Oh, God.
Your Instagram name is Pascal is
Pulling down the
Punk. Do you
lid.
consider yourself a punk?
Yes, I do. That was a typo, actually. I meant to write Pascal is a punk when I created the Instagram account that I expected 12 people to follow for the rest of my life. And then it was Pascal is punk. I never knew what a big deal it would turn into. So I just never changed it, and I just can't be bothered to change it now.
Do you enjoy punk music?
Yeah.
Can you name 3 punk bands?
3 punk bands, the Misfits, the Germs, I don't know, the Clash.
Nice.
You have 2.4 million followers on Instagram.
What
Are you disappointed
faces?
it's not 2.5 million?
Yes.
Will you share this video on Instagram?
Will I share this video on Instagram? I'll think about it.
You're also very active with fans on Twitter. Do you search for your
Oh
name?
my God.
Yes!
What is the thing doing? I don't.
I think he's either moving too much or his heart rate is way too elevated.
Do you think this makes you self-absorbed?
I think it makes me weak.
What's the strangest thing someone has said about you on social media?
What's the strangest thing somebody has said about me on social media?
So I'm like, why is it going up?
One time I read that somebody said that I looked like Orlando Bloom if he was hit in the face with a shovel.
Oh my god.
Do you agree?
Sometimes. He's a good-looking guy.
Oh, God.
You had a Twitter interaction with a fan claiming you are not short. Do you stand by that statement?
I'm average height. I'm 5'11", naked, 6 foot, with some good shoes.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Have you ever listened to PEDRO PASCAL, the podcast all about Pedro Pascal?
No. But I will.
Have you seen the Pedro Pascal laughing crying meme?
Yes.
I have.
Do you think there should be more memes based on your emotions?
No.
Do you think your face is memeable?
Sure. Yeah, anybody's face is memeable.
Can you give us a few examples?
Like, make faces for you? That's my sexy face. I just found it.
Some
consider your mustache to be iconic. Do you think you have a better mustache than this man, Henry Cavill?
Not even close. Not even close. I don't even necessarily grow a full mustache. I get away with what I can.
Or this man, Burt Reynolds?
Not even close, dude. Number 1.5.
Yeah.
You're a close second to Burt, Henry.
What about this man, Nick Offerman?
And okay, sorry. And then this guy steps in and takes the number 1 spot out of nowhere. Nick Offerman, best facial hair I've ever seen on a man,
He's got to say that.
and the greatest head of hair.
Can you honestly tell me you have a better mustache than this man, Sam Elliott?
Son of a.
Like, how do you
Also,
eat?
incredible head of hair, incredible mustache.
Okay. Here's my thing. So I've grown out like my mustache. This is a question for everybody. I feel uncomfortable kissing when I have like too much mustache. I just do. It's almost like I can feel it pushing in back into my face, and it's almost like she has it's almost like she has a mustache. It's like, but there's no mustache there. She's got smooth skin. I hate when it's too much, and so I end up trimming it down. And what I've been told by girls I've dated, don't shave it off completely. Just shave it like you know, like it's growing back in.
Yeah, tend to it.
Yeah, that level. And I'm like, all right. But like, because I see those faces, and I'm like, I get jealous of people with like these big bushy mustaches, but then I think about my experience with mine, and I hate that feeling. And I guess what I'm asking is for any women watching, how do you feel when you kiss a face full of mustache? It's just like, I can't imagine that it feels good.
I've never kissed someone with that voluptuous of a stash, so I really don't have a say in this, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
So
I hate it. I hate the feeling of like kissing a girl with that much stash. It's just too much. The way Pedro Pascal has it now is probably the most I've ever done for myself. And I also get like this ditch in the middle. I'm half Asian. It's complicated. You just learn to work with it, and you do your best, and people don't see you as a full man.
I don't know. Like, I feel like you don't have to have really burly like facial hair in order to be seen as a man, in my opinion. Like, I mean, everyone has their own unique face shape. You can be barefaced and not look young. That's my take on that. Like, it's.
I look like a baby when I shave my face. It's weird.
You should do it for your next video.
Yeah.
Yes. I am far beneath all of these mustaches. You've made your point.
Who's a bigger daddy, you or this man, Oscar Isaac?
I'm a bigger daddy than him. I'm older than him. Although he's a real daddy. He's got kids and I don't. But daddy is a state of mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm
You
your
could
daddy.
not be saying that to the camera.
You and Oscar Isaac are friends. Can you give me his number?
Give Oscar Isaac your number? Absolutely.
He's lying.
What if I give you this, a $10 bill?
I'll take it. And I'll give Oscar Isaac your number.
Thanks. Oscar calls you his sweet girlfriend. Do you have a nickname for him as well?
Yeah, but I can't say it.
What is the name? Oh, I gotta know.
That's my answer. Some things
someone on
must
Twitter who knows.
stay sacred. I've had enough. Take your money back.
Do you think it's weird that he eats Cheetos with chopsticks?
Yeah, I do think it's weird.
Why? No.
His nickname is Poopy Pants.
Vehemently disagree. Eating food,
Hot take.
even eating chips with chopsticks is the better way to go, especially as a YouTuber where you're editing shit and you don't want to get your keyboard looking like, you want your keyboard to look like that.
Yeah.
You know, you want it to look pristine. If I'm eating in my workspace, I got to eat with chopsticks so that I can go back to editing real fast. That's my whole thing. Or if I'm playing video games or something, which is not often, I want to eat with something where my hands aren't making contact and my hands have to make contact with this stuff over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is one thing. I don't like finger foods or anything that I have to touch. Like that is something I've always like steered away from when it comes to like cuisine, especially just because I just don't like the idea of like touching, especially at restaurants, touching condiments and then like touching like French fries and then putting it in your mouth. So I understand to an extent.
Do you have a little bit of OCD?
What do you? I mean, I don't think it's OCD. I think it's just I just don't like germs, and I think that's a very reasonable thing. This is not a realization.
No. I'm totally into it. I'm into it. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, one of my favorite restaurants in Woodland Hills. But they have the sauces there, right? And so I bring wipes to wipe down the bottles so I can touch it more freely and then touch all the food that I have to touch.
Yeah, see, that makes I am similar in the sense that I keep wipes in my car for my steering wheel because I think it's gross to like go out in public and then touch my steering wheel. Like even if I like wash my hands or whatever, it's like I just don't like going to like Target or something like that and then getting in my car and touching my steering wheel.
I like you. I like this. I'm so happy to hear this. I don't feel alone. I feel seen. I am totally into being hygienic. And so that's why, like, if you ever come to my place,
Damn, you really tried to sneak that one in.
oh God, I make myself laugh too much. Okay, that was weird.
Yeah, I do think it's weird. His nickname is Poopy Pants.
No, that's not the truth.
You'll never know. You'll never know.
I love him.
Oscar recently said, in a fight between Moon Knight and Din Djarin, Moon Knight would win. Do you agree?
Ridiculous. Moon Knight may win at Scrabble, but not a fight.
Oscar also said, and it doesn't matter if Pedro would agree or not, because it's just a fact. You can't argue facts. Do you want to formally challenge him to a duel?
Sure, we can both put on our armor and go at it. We have already. We do that all the time. We do it every Saturday. I win every time.
Final question. At any point, did you lie during this interview and we didn't catch you?
We'll never know.
I adore him to my core.
Yeah.
So much.
You know what's funny? I'd have picked him for Joker instead of whoever it was that got picked for Joker.
No,
not Joaquin Phoenix. That's what I'm talking about. The recent Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. The Batman. Whoever played Joker in there, I just wasn't into it. That was the one part I wish I could scratch out of that movie. I didn't like it. I think Pedro Pascal, while he would be older,
yeah, he would have played well.
I think he could have pulled it off. He's very expressive. And the thing is, the characters I've seen him do aren't expressive like he naturally is.
Yeah, he always plays like these really like dark and heavy characters, but his actual personality is so just like buoyant and radiant. And it's that, if anything, shows his skill.
Yeah.
Because like the fact that he is so like goofy and silly and then can play like in The Last of Us is just insane. Like to take on a character like Joel and just be like this on screen is insane.
No, I agree with you. I like his personality. I just like how expressive he is and how he's always kind of making fun of himself and like he's aware of the things he's doing and laughs at it with us.
Yeah,
you know?
and especially with like content like this was a very interesting like decision for like a video to do, and I feel like his character and his charisma really made this enjoyable.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm Jabby Kouay. This is
Jess Kessie.
Peace out.